MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. It's the Vikings and the Jets on Monday night. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. The 5-5 Vikings, the 7-3 Jets. As we close out week number 11, the Jets will get the ball first. We're underway. Fielded by Stanley at the 5-yard line over the 20-25. Alonzo Stanley brings it out to the 28-yard line. The Jets are led by their starting quarterback, Tom Allen, in his second year out of Army. The Jets at 7-3, a half game behind the Dolphins. The Dolphins at 8-3 in the AFC East. The Jets trying to win to tie the Dolphins for first place. The Vikings trying to get back in the NFC playoff picture. They come in at 5-5. Evil Dead has already set the line here, -6 for the Jets. 1st and 10 for the Jets. The over-under's at 48. 1st and 10 Jets from the 28-yard line. Mallon hands off to Anthony Lambos. And Lambos gets a yard. Let's take a look at the Jets offense. It'll be 2nd and 9. Up front, Price, Sullivan, Manson, Foster, and Hall. And then it's Brian Bailey, Lambos, Barber, and Simmons. 2nd and 9 for the Jets at the 29-yard line. Jets come out in the offset eye on 2nd and 9. Mallon draws back, looks downfield, throws downfield. It's caught by Barber out to the 49-yard line. Mike Barber, the tight end, in his 7th year out of Minnesota. And that will be a 20-yard gain down to the 49-yard line. First down, Jets. As Barber got both feet in bounds. 1st and 10 for the Jets at their own 49. Opening drive of the ball game. The Jets it's actually a 22-yard gain. They're at the Vikings 49-yard line. Mallon under center on 1st and 10. Mallon fakes the handoff. Watch out, he's being chased. Throws, dumps it off to Lambos. And Lambos gets a 3-yard gain out to the 46. It'll be 2nd and 7. Here's the Vikings defense. They play a 4-3. Edwards, Mason, Vernon, and Hull up front. Linebackers, Rawlings, Martin, and Florence. And the secondary for Minnesota, Bell, Monroe, Porter, and Hewitt. A gain of 4 officially on first down for the Jets by Lambos. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the Viking 46-yard line. Opening drive of the game, Jets on the move. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon draws back, throws down the middle, incomplete. And that will bring up 3rd and 6. Raining here tonight at MetLife Stadium, 44 degrees at kickoff. A cool rainy night. The Week 11 Monday night football game. On 3rd and 6, 4 receivers set wide. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon draws back, throws down the middle, incomplete. He tried to hit James Simmons, the rookie receiver out of LSU, incomplete. Broken up by Dion Dial, the linebacker, in his 4th year out of San Jose State. And that will bring up 4th down. The Jets drive stalls out. They'll have to punt. It'll be 4th and 6. Cody Meyer will come in to punt. The 7th-year punter out of North Dakota State. Meyer gets the punt away. And that will go out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Nice punt by Meyer. And now the Vikings will start deep in their own end. Their starting quarterback, Kevin Bickford, in his 8th year out of Army. So the Jets had to punt on their opening drive, and now the Vikings will have it for the first time. 1st and 10 from the 11. No score here in the first quarter, 6.5 minutes left. Vikings come out. Their opening possession. Bickford under center on first down. Bickford draws back, throws downfield. It's knocked down, incomplete. Let's take a look at the Vikings offense. Up front, Jenkins, Blanchard, Valentine, Brocious, and Long. And then it's North, Saxon, Hinson, Underwood, and Monterey. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Minnesota at their own 11. Vikings come out on 2nd and 10. Bickford, 3-step drop, throws underneath to Kell. Down the sideline, the tight end, Darren Kell, all the way out to the 36. A 25-yard gain by Darren Kell, the 8th-year tight end out of Army. First down, Minnesota. So the Vikings move it out to their own 36-yard line. 6:21 left to play. Here in the first quarter, no score. Be 1st and 10. Bickford under center. Bickford hands off to Hinson around the outside. And Kyle Hinson gets inside to the 39-yard line. Let's take a look at the Jets' defense. Up front, they play a 3-4, Cook, Washington, and Vaughn. The linebackers, Belton, Saunders, Deacon, and Ball. And the linebacker, or secondary for the Jets, Sample, Floyd, plus Presley, and Augustus. It'll be 2nd and 7 for Minnesota at their own 39. 5:55 and counting. Here in the first quarter, no score. Vikings come out. Kevin Bickford under center. Bickford. And he's going to get sacked back at the 29-yard line. David Cooper, in his 2nd year out of Rice, comes in and gets the sack, the defensive tackle. There'll be a 10-yard loss on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and 17 for the Jets, or for the Vikings. Simply blew off the block and came in and got the sack. 5:25 and counting here in the first quarter. 3rd and 17 for Minnesota at their own 29-yard line. Bickford in the shotgun on 3rd down. Bickford drops back, throws to the near side, caught by Black. Out to the 33, just a 4-yard gain. Well shy of the first down. It'll be 4th down. Brian Black in his 7th year out of Oklahoma State. James Augustus on the tackle for the Jets. Augustus in his 3rd year out of Mississippi State. So the Vikings will have to punt. Zach Young comes on, gets the punt away. Fielded by Stanley at the 24. And Alonzo Stanley brings it out to the 32-yard line. The 10th year receiver out of Texas Tech, Alonzo Stanley. So Tom Allen comes out. The Jets will get it for the 2nd time. We're scoreless. Both teams had to punt on their opening drive. And now the Jets will have it for the 2nd time. Live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, Week 11. Our Monday night game to wrap up the week here at Jammin' Sports. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Mallon in the shotgun, 5 receivers set wide. Mallon looking, throws underneath to Barber, incomplete. That was broken up by Montel Monroe, the fifth-year safety out of Florida State. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. So the early part of this game, a defensive struggle at the moment in the rain here at East Rutherford, New Jersey. 2nd and 10, Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon back, throws to the near side to Simmons. And James Simmons, the rookie receiver, hauls it in for a 5-yard gain down to the 37-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Jets. Making the tackle, number 21 for Minnesota, that's Jeremy Bell, the 4th-year defensive back out of Alabama. 3rd and 5 for the Jets at their own 37-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon in the gun. Mallon back. Mallon looking. Throws to the near side. Caught by Bryan. Pushed out of bounds at the 41. He's going to be a yard short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 4 yards. And the Jets are going to have to punt. I didn't see who pushed him out of bounds, but that was a great defensive play. I think it was Nathan Hewitt. Cody Meyer back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that's going to go into the end zone, touchback. And the Vikings will have it 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 3:58 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, Week 11. Our Monday night football game to wrap up the week. On a Monday, no less. It lined up this time. So the Vikings will start their second possession at their own 20-yard line. We're still scoreless with 3:58 left to play in the first quarter. Vikings come out in the I formation. Bickford hands off to Kyle Hinson out to the 26-yard line. A gain of 6 yards for Hinson. On the tackle, Connor Deacon, the second-year linebacker out of Mississippi State. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Vikings at their own 26-yard line. On second down, Bickford to Hinson, and Hinson goes down. A 1-yard loss. Coming up to make the tackle, number 94, Nick Vaughn, in his second year out of Virginia. A loss of a yard. That'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Vikings. Both teams struggling on offense here in the first quarter. 3rd and 5 for the Vikings at their own 25-yard line. We're coming up on 3 minutes left now in the first quarter. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back, throws outside to Underwood, shakes the tackle, and Underwood, he may have the first down. Out to the 31-yard line, he does. On second effort, Lawson Underwood, the 6th-year tight end out of Iowa, a 6-yard gain for a Viking first down. Out to the 31-yard line. Watch the second effort here. Escapes that tackle and just forces his way downfield. The big tight end out of Iowa, Lawson Underwood. 1st and 10 Minnesota at their own 31. Bickford in the shotgun with 2 backs in there with him. Bickford hands off to Hinson, and Kyle Hinson 3 yards out to the 34-yard line. Hinson in his 7th year out of Ole Miss. On the tackle, Cam Saunders, the 4th-year linebacker out of Florida International. That will bring up 2nd and 7. Minnesota, 4 receivers set wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford, low snap, hands off to Hinson. And he gets out to the 37, a gain of 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. On the tackle that time, Connor Deacon once again. And now the Vikings face the third down. 1:45 and counting. Here in the first quarter, no score. On 3rd and 4. Bickford drops back, steps up, throws downfield, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. We're going to see another punt, as Bickford threw that one away. Zach Young will be back to punt for the Vikings on 4th down. Young gets the punt away. Fielded by Stanley at the 16-yard line, brings it out to the 24. Alonzo Stanley. Now the Jets will have it for the 3rd time. 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. 1:23 left to play in the first quarter, no score. We've seen a lot of punts, not much else. The Jets have to win to tie Miami for first place in the AFC East. The Jets do have another game against Miami coming up down the road here at MetLife. On 1st and 10, Mallon to Lambos, and Anthony Lambos gets out to about the 29, but a flag is down. Face mask on Minnesota. That'll be a 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down for the Jets. That'll move the ball all the way out to the 43-yard line. First down, Jets. A 1:20 left to play in the first quarter, no score. Jets' 3rd possession. 1st and 10 for the Jets at their own 43. Jets come out. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon drops back, rolls out, throws, dumps it off to Barber. Incomplete. That was broken up by Jeremy Bell, number 21, in his 4th year out of Alabama. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock at the moment with 1:08 left. 2nd and 10 for the Jets. 3 receivers to the far side on 2nd down. Mallon, play action, rolls out, throws. It's caught by Simmons out at the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards to James Simmons, the rookie receiver out of LSU. Jeremy Bell on the tackle for Minnesota. It'll be a Jet first down in Vikings territory. Nice catch by Simmons. A 1:03 left. Now a minute left here in the first. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon drops back. He got hit as he threw. Incomplete. Putting the pressure on Ray Edwards, number 95, in his 13th year out of Purdue. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter, no score. Each team has had it twice before this, and every drive has ended with a punt. This is the Jets' 3rd possession. And now the Vikings, they jump offside. That'll be on Wayne Hull, the defensive end. 5-yard penalty. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Jets at the Viking 35-yard line with 53 seconds left to play. Here in the first quarter. Jets come out on 2nd and 5. 4 receivers set out wide. Mallon under center. Hines in motion. Mallon to Lambos up the middle. Anthony Lambos out to the 28-yard line. A gain of 7 yards and a Jet first down. The fourth-year back out of Coastal Carolina, Anthony Lambos, getting the first down for the Jets. 35 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Jets at the Viking 28-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon hands off to Lambos, and Anthony Lambos down to the 24-yard line. Be a gain of 3. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. And that might be it for the first quarter. As the clock is winding down, it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Jets at the 24-yard line. But that's the end of the first quarter. No score here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. JG's in the house. Good to see JG. We go to the second quarter, no score between the Vikings and the Jets. The game the Jets have to win to tie Miami atop the AFC East. On 2nd and 7, the Jets line up in the I formation. Simmons in motion. Mallon hands off to Lambos around the outside, and Lambos a yard down to the 23-yard line. Make it a gain of 2, be 3rd and 5. Montel Monroe on the tackle, number 27, the 5th-year safety out of Florida State. JG rooting for the Vikings. Evil Dead not in at the moment. He's missing the Jet game. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Jets at the Viking 23-yard line. We took a break to eat, now we're back. The Rams beat the Bucs earlier, and the Giants, with 9 seconds left, beat the Steelers. 3rd and 5 from the 23-yard line. Mallon drops back, throws outside to Hines down the sideline. And Bo Hines, the rookie tight end out of Rutgers, all the way down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 13 yards and a Jet first down. First down, Jets. Jets. Evil Dead did set the line. He said Jets -6. We'll see if that comes to fruition. 1st and 10 for the Jets, just outside the 10-yard line. That's right, JG. Mallon to Lambos up the middle, and Lambos down to the 7-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Jim Florence on the tackle in his 4th year out of Wake Forest, the linebacker. 2nd and 7 from the 7-yard line. Jets come out in the I formation. Mallon to Lambos again, and Lambos in for the touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown run by Anthony Lambos, and the Jets take the lead. You know, I just noticed that just now. What happened to your mom? I can fix that. Give me a second. I didn't notice either until just now. And now for the extra point, Eligio Tolentino. The kick is up, and it's good. Jets lead at 7-0, 6:55 left to play here in the first half. Live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 11, our Monday night game here at Jammin' Sports. Give me a second, JG. I'll fix that. 6:55 left to play here in the first half. Now the Jets will kick out. I'm working on it now. Give me a sec. There's the kick. Fielded by Barker at the 5-yard line. And he brings it out to the 26. CGM's in the house. Good to see you, CG. The Jets lead at 7-0. 6:51 left to play. There you are. Took care of that. So the Vikings will have it now, 1st and 10 from their own 26. Down 7-0. Kevin Bickford, the quarterback, in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands off to Kyle Hinson up the middle. Hinson down to the 33-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 3. JG, do me a favor and post something. There you go. CG, go ahead and post something. I need to see something real quick. 2nd and 3 for the Vikings at the 33-yard line. Bickford in the gun. Bickford hands off to Hinson. And Hinson out to the 36-yard line. And that'll be enough for the first down. A gain of 4 yards by Kyle Hinson. First down, Minnesota. The Jets come in at 7 and 3. The Vikings come in at 5 and 5. On 1st and 10, Bickford to Hinson, and Kyle Hinson makes his way down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 7. Second and 7 for the Vikings at their own 40. Vikings trying to get back in the game, trying to tie it up on this drive. Bickford to Hinson, and Hinson gets nailed in the backfield by the linebacker Cameron Saunders. And that'll be a loss of a yard. It'll bring up 3rd and 8. So a big 3rd down coming up for the Vikings. On 3rd and 8, Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford drops back, throws downfield. It's nearly picked off. It is on the deflection by Johnny Sample. He escapes the tackle. He's down the sideline for the touchdown. A 49-yard interception return for a touchdown by Johnny Sample, the defensive back in his 12th year out of Pittsburgh. 49 yards on the pick six. And the Jets take a 13-0 lead. The pass was deflected to Sample, who was in the right place at the right time to take it 49 yards to the house. He broke a tackle along the way. And now the Jets will come on for the extra point. Eligio Tolentino for the PAT. So the Jets defense comes up big. The snap, kick is up, and it's good. Jets lead at 14-0. 4:51 left to play here in the first half. Live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 11, our Monday night game to wrap up the week here at Jammin' Sports. Jimmy Jam with CGM and JG. Want to welcome CGM as my newest moderator. He's shown his support over the last several days. Slim's in the house. Good to see you, Slim. Everybody say hi to Slim. He's my neighbor up in Kentucky. No problem, CG. And now Tolentino will kick off for the Jets. Fielded by Simmons at the 5-yard line over the 20-25. And Simmons out to the 29-yard line. Jarvis Simmons, the rookie out of LSU. So Kevin Bickford will come out, the starting quarterback for the Vikings. They're down 14-0 with 4:48 left to play here in the first half. Earlier today, the Rams upset the Bucs. The final score there was 20-17. And then the Giants upset the Steelers right before this one. With 9 seconds left, they score a touchdown to win it. On 1st and 10, Bickford to Hinson, and Kyle Hinson 2 yards out to the 31-yard line. Make it a 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7. Four and a half minutes left here in the first half. Vikings trying to get back in the game, down by 2 touchdowns. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford to Hinson, trying to get outside. Hinson breaks the tackle, but not the second one. He'll be downed at the 27-yard line. A loss of 5 yards. On the tackle, the linebacker, Cameron Saunders, in his 4th year out of Florida International. And that will bring up 3rd and 12 for the Vikings. Once again, when you look at the standings, in the AFC East, Miami is 8-3. The Jets are 7-3. Miami has already won this week. 3rd and 12. Bickford in the gun. Bickford looking. Rolls out. Bickford. He's going to take off. Nobody there across midfield. He fumbles, and the Jets come up with it. Kevin Bickford coughed it up for the Vikings. Let's watch the replay. Oh yeah, that ball's clearly out. It was recovered by number 34, Avery Hughes. Making the stick was Todd Presley. He's the one that made the hit. And those stats are not accurate. That's a typo. So Tom Allen comes back out. The Jets with an opportunity now to go up by 3 possessions. 3:43 left to play here in the second quarter. And now the Jets coming off another turnover. They have the ball at their own 47-yard line. Let's see if the Jets can capitalize. Tom Allen, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Mallon draws back, throws to the near side to Hines. And Hines catches for a loss. He would have been better off dropping the ball. It'll be 2nd and 11. Montel Monroe on the tackle, number 27. Later on tonight, at 7 o'clock Eastern time, we'll have Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. From Wrigley Field in Chicago, the Mets lead that series 2-1. Last night, the Oakland A's wrapped up the American League, beating the Yankees 13-2. They wrap up that series 4-1. On 2nd and 11, Mallon to Lambos, and Lambos to the 50. A gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. On the tackle, number 90, Eric Mason, the rookie out of Maryland. Jimmy Jam with Slim, CGM, JG in the house. 3rd and 7 for the Jets from midfield. 4 receivers set wide, Mallon in the gun. Mallon back, throws downfield, intercepted by the Vikings. Monroe, he gets up and is tackled down at the 45-yard line. So the Vikings get it back. Montel Monroe, the 5th-year safety out of Florida State, picks it up. So the Jets do not capitalize off the turnover. And now the Vikings with a chance to get back in the game. Down 14-0. Bo Hines, the tight end, the intended receiver. CG was mentioning the Jets in their classic unis. Madden 19 does not have their current unis, which is actually good because I hate their current unis. These uniforms here I love. First and 10 from the 45-yard line. The Jets should have never left these uniforms. These are great uniforms. Vikings come out in the I formation. Bigford hands off to Saxon. Antonio Saxon in his second year out of Army. A 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 6 to the Viking 48-yard line. Connor Deacon, the linebacker, on the tackle. We're live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 11, our Monday night game here at Jammin' Sports. Bigford in the shotgun on 2nd and 6. Fakes the handoff. Throws downfield, caught by Underwood. Down to the Jet 41-yard line. A gain of 11 yards as we hit the 2-minute warning. Jets up 14-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. Our Monday night football game to wrap up the week on a Monday night. We're playing our Monday night game on a Monday. Sometimes it lines up, sometimes it doesn't. Jets lead at 14-0. With the Vikings trying to get back in the game. 1st and 10 from the Jet 41-yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Bigford in the gun. Bigford drops back. Throws downfield to Hinson. And he can't hold on. He was blown up by Todd Presley, the 8th-year safety out of UCLA. He's still down. He felt that. It'll be 2nd and 10. Both teams have 3 timeouts left here in the first half. 2nd and 10 for the Vikings. 4 receivers set wide. Bigford in the gun. Bigford looking, throws, gets it to Black. Down to the 32. A gain of 9 yards by Brian Black, the 7th-year receiver out of Oklahoma State. Johnny Sample on the tackle for the Jets. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Big third down for the Vikings from the Jet 32. Bigford in the gun. 4 receivers wide. He drops back. He's setting up a screen pass to Hinson. Down to the 31. He should have the first down. He does. A 1-yard gain by Kyle Hinson on the reception. First down, Minnesota. The clock is running. 1:10 and counting. We watch the replay. Cameron Saunders on the tackle, the linebacker for the Jets. 1st and 10 from the Jet 31. Bigford in the shotgun. Bigford drops back. Throws, gets it off to North. And James North down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. The Vikings take a timeout. They have 2 left. 52 seconds left in the half. On a rainy night in New Jersey. Right across the river, the Hudson River from Manhattan. That's where MetLife Stadium is. There's our Discord server link. Thank you, JG. On 2nd and 4 from the 25-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Bigford in the gun. Bigford back. Throws to the near side to Monterey. Down the sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. A 25-yard touchdown catch by James Monterey, the sixth-year receiver out of North Carolina. And the Vikings get on the scoreboard. They make it a one-possession game. A 25-yard touchdown catch to James Monterey. And now Tom Davidson will come on for the extra point. That cuts the Jet lead in half. The extra point is up and good. The Jets lead is now 14-7 with 47 seconds left here in the first half. Here at MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, officially where it's located. Week 11, our Monday night game here at Jammin' Sports. The final game of Week 11. And then we'll start Week 12 with the Thanksgiving games. So Davidson will kick off for the Vikings. Down by 7. Fielded by Stanley in the end zone. He'll take a knee. Touchback. The Jets will have it at their own 25-yard line with 47 seconds left here in the first half. Tom Allen comes back out to lead the offense. We'll start Week 12 tomorrow with our Thanksgiving Day games. Week 12, that puts us in the final weekend of November, so it'll be Thanksgiving weekend. 1st and 10 from the 25, 4 receivers set wide. Mallon in the gun. Mallon draws back, throws to Hines all the way out to the 46-yard line. And the Jets take a timeout. A 21-yard gain by Bo Hines, the rookie out of Rutgers, the tight end. First down, Jets. They take a timeout. They have 2 left. Jets, they want to get another score before halftime. At the very least, a field goal. The Jets are a half game behind Miami in the AFC East. Miami won earlier this week. The Dolphins are 8-3. Miami came from behind to beat Buffalo 21-20. The Jets trying to win to tie the Dolphins for first place. 1st and 10 from the 46. Mallon back. Throws down the middle. Caught by Simmons. James Simmons, the rookie out of LSU, out to the 42-yard line. The Jets take a timeout. That's a 12-yard gain. First down, Jets. The Jets have 1 timeout left. 36 seconds left in the half. We'll take a quick look here. The Jets next week will play at Tampa Bay. That's going to be a tough game for the Jets. And the Vikings next week will host Green Bay. 1st and 10 for the Jets at the 42-yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Mallon in the gun. Mallon back. Throws inside to Simmons. Down to the 33-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Had a brutal game on 17 where I allowed 1 touchdown to the Lions, but won 23-21 after they scored on a block punt touchdown and a sack. Scoop and score. Yeah, those special team and defensive touchdowns will kill you. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Jets, 20 seconds and counting. It'd be a 50-yard field goal from here. The Jets will try to get closer, but they need to hurry up or they're not going to have time. 12 seconds, 10 seconds. Mallon in the gun, wasting a lot of time. Mallon back, throws deep downfield. He's got a man open. Stanley, touchdown. Jets. I guess they knew what they were doing all along. A 33-yard touchdown catch to Alonzo Stanley, the 10th-year receiver out of Texas Tech. the former 49er. 33 yards and a Jet touchdown right before halftime. Stanley spent 9 years with San Francisco, now in his first year with the Jets. Tolentino for the extra point is good. The Jets lead by 2 touchdowns once again, 21-7. 4 seconds left until halftime. That was a beautiful pass to Stanley, and he got wide open. I thought the Jets were going to run out of time, but they caught Stanley downfield for a 33-yard touchdown. And now the Jets are up 21-7. Tolentino will come on to kick off with 4 seconds until halftime. These Jets, they won the AFC East last season. They're definitely for real. They can be tied with Miami with a win here today. Tolentino kicks off. Fielded by Simmons at the 5, over the 20, 25. And Simmons, Jarvis Simmons, in his 4th year out of Tennessee, out to the 30-yard line. We've hit halftime. Your halftime score, the Jets 21, the Vikings 7. Here at Jammin' Sports. Back to MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Our Week 11 Monday night game to wrap up the week. The Jets lead the Vikings 21-7 as we start the second half. The Vikings will get the ball first, down by 14. Alicio Tolentino will kick off, the 3rd-year kicker out of Tennessee. There's the kick. Fielded by Barker at the 7-yard line. Aaron Barker brings it out to the 29-yard line. First down, Vikings. Aaron Barker playing his former team. Barker in his 6th year out of Pittsburgh. He spent 5 years with the Jets. Now in his first year with the Vikings. First and 10 for the Vikings at their own 29. Down by 14. When you look at the NFC Central right now, Tampa Bay at 7-4, tied with Chicago at 7-4, Detroit at 6-5, and the Vikings at 5-5. Green Bay at 3-8. First and 10. Bickford to Hinson, and Kyle Hinson makes his way down to the 34-yard line, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Todd Presley on the tackle, number 40. For the Jets, Jets. It'll be 2nd and 5. Vikings in the I formation. Bickford to Hinson, and Hinson goes down for a 1-yard loss. On the tackle, Stephon Ball, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Wake Forest. It'll be a loss of a yard. It'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Vikings. Jimmy Jam with JG and CG in the house. 3rd and 6. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford drops back. It's a blitz. Throws outside. Incomplete. He missed his target. Bad throw. And that'll bring up 4th down. A terrible throw. and the Vikings will have to punt. Zach Young into punt, gets the punt away. Fielded by Stanley at the 12, out over the 25, and Alonzo Stanley out to the 30-yard line. Let's watch some first half highlights from the Jets, shall we? Here we go. Allen throwing, Stanley catching for the touchdown. That was the 33-yard catch. Here's the throw to Stanley again for the touchdown. That second throw was to Mike Barber, the tight end. 1st and 10 for the Jets at their own 30. 6:50 left to play here in the third quarter. Jets up 21-7. Evil Dead's missing out on this one. Mallon on 1st and 10. Hands off to Lambos. And Lambos gets out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Ty Martin on the tackle. Martin in his 3rd year out of Tennessee. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Mallon under center. Mallon drops back, throws outside to Hines. He can't hold on. He dropped it in the rain. I think Jim Florence had an influence there, the linebacker, in his 4th year out of Wake Forest. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Jets at their own 32-yard line. 6:18 left to play here in the third quarter. Jets up 21-7. 3 receivers to the far side. Mallon under center. Mallon drops back. Throws down the middle. Caught by Bryan. All the way down to the 42-yard line. Joshua Bryan. A 26-yard catch. The 5th-year receiver out of Hawaii. First down, Jets into Viking territory. Jets. Under 6 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Mallon drops back, throws underneath to Bryan, down to the 33-yard line, a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Back-to-back catches by Joshua Bryan. And I'll put the Jets at the Viking 33-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 1. Baseball coming up at 7 Eastern. Game 4 of the NLCS, Cubs and Mets. Mallon on 2nd and 1 to Lambos. And Lambos gets the yard down to the 32 for the first down. The Vikings have really kept him in check today. Anthony Lambos. He doesn't have a whole lot of yardage. But he got the first down on that one. Coming up on 5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Jets from the Viking 32-yard line. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon draws back, throws underneath to Stanley. Down to the 24. A gain of 8 to Alonzo Stanley. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. Making the tackle, number 21, Jeremy Bell, the 4th-year defensive back out of Alabama. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Jets at the Viking 24-yard line. The Jets up 21-7, looking for more in the I formation. Mallon, play action, watch out. He gets sacked. He rolled out right into it. Jim Florence, number 50, the linebacker on the sack. A loss of 8 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. Mallon rolled out right into it. Right as he was rolling out, Florence broke free and got the sack. Not much you can do in that situation. 3rd and 10 for the Jets at the Viking 31-yard line. We're coming up on 4 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Mallon in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. Simmons in motion. Mallon fakes the handoff inside. Looking, throws. Downfield to Bryan. Down to the 10-yard line. Joshua Bryan, a 21-yard gain on the catch. First down, Jets. Should be 1st and goal. Let's see where they spot the ball. Right on the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for the Jets. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon back, looks to the end zone, throws underneath, incomplete. Broken up by Montel Monroe, number 27. He's made his presence known today several times. And that will bring up 2nd and 10 for the Jets at the Viking 10-yard line. 3:20 left to play here in the third quarter. Jets up 21-7. Jets trying to make it a 3-possession game. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon in the gun. Mallon back. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete. He was looking for Stanley. He was well covered by Nathan Hewitt. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Our Week 11 Monday Night Football game here from MetLife Stadium. 3rd and 10 from the 10-yard line. Mallon back to throw. Throws to the end zone again, and it's knocked down. Incomplete. Broken up by Terry Porter, the 7th-year safety out of South Florida. Clutch is in the house. Good to see you, Clutch. Doing the JETS. So the Jets drive stalls out. They'll have to kick a field goal. Eligio Tolentino will come on. This will be a 27-yard attempt. It'll put the Jets up by 17, a 3-possession game. Tolentino from 27. The kick is up, and it's good. Jets lead it 24-7, a 3-possession game with 3:10 left to play here in the third quarter. We're live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 11, our Monday night game here at Jammin' Sports. JG, CG, and Clutch all in the house. Clutch rooting for the Jets. Eligio Tolentino will kick off. The Jets up by 17. There's the kick. Fielded by Simmons at the 7-yard line. Over the 25-30. Simmons breaks away. Tolentino makes the tackle for the Jets. A touchdown-saving tackle at the 48-yard line. Jarvis Simmons nearly broke it. The 4th-year receiver out of Tennessee. I think Evil Dead is running some errands today. I know he was out and about, away from home. He set the line before he had to go. He said the Jets -6, and so far that's happening. But the Vikings get a good return now. They'll start at their own 48-yard line with 3:03 left to play here in the third quarter. Hopefully he comes back before the game's over. He's missing his Jets winning big. Bickford to Hinson, and Hinson across midfield to the Jet 46-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. On the tackle, number 26, Dean Floyd, I'm sorry. The 2nd-year safety out of Wake Forest. 2nd and 4 for the Vikings at the Jet 46. Vikings trying to get back in the game. Bickford back. Throws across the middle to Underwood. Incomplete. That was broken up by Cameron Saunders. No, that was broken up by Connor Deacon, number 59. The 2nd-year linebacker out of Mississippi State. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Vikings at the Jet 46. 4 receivers set wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford drops back. It's a blitz. Throws to Hinson. And Hinson down to the 42. Very close to the first down. He's going to be short. It'll be 4th and inches. Decision time for Minnesota. Get down by 17 late in the 3rd quarter. They're going to, are you kidding me? They're going to try a 59-yard field goal. Tom Davidson from 59. The kick is up. And not surprisingly, no good. That was just dumb. The Vikings come up empty. That was well short. The 59-yard field goal attempt by Tom Davidson falls short. And now the Jets are going to get the ball at their own 49-yard line. Yeah, it does them no good, just right. Those stats are wrong, ignore those. So the Jets take over, up 24-7. The Jets need to win to tie Miami for first place in the AFC East. And the Jets and the Dolphins have a game against each other coming up. Not next week. It'll be in week 15. 1st and 10. Mallon back. Throws. Incomplete. I think there was some miscommunication with his receivers there. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. He was looking for Bo Hines, the tight end. Under 2 minutes now left to play in the 3rd quarter. Jets up 24-7. Jets come out in the offset eye on 2nd and 10. Mallon to Bailey. Cordell Bailey around the outside. And Bailey makes his way down to the 46. That'll be a gain of 5 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. Wayne Hull on the tackle, number 96 for the Vikings. In his 15th year out of Idaho. It'll be 3rd and 5. Mallon in the shotgun on 3rd down. Mallon draws back. Steps up, throws deep. He's got Bryan. Hit him in stride. All the way down to the 20-yard line. A 26-yard catch by Joshua Bryan. Dion Dial, the linebacker, on the tackle. First down, Jets. Jets. I mean, he put that right on the money. Perfect pass by Mallon. Mallon, the 2nd-year quarterback out of Army. Coming up on a minute left here in the 3rd. 1st and 10 Jets at the Viking 20. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon to Lambos. And Lambos making his way, just plowing through Vikings all the way down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Lambos playing his former team today. Lambos played 3 years for the Vikings. Now in his first season with the Jets. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Jets at the Viking 12. Tom Allen, the quarterback, on 2nd and 2. Takes the snap. Hands off to Lambos again up the middle. Touchdown, Jets. A 12-yard touchdown run right up the gut for Anthony Lambos. And the Jets go up 30-7. A 23-yard lead, or 23-point lead. A 12-yard touchdown run by Anthony Lambos. And now Tolentino for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. The Jets lead by 24, 31-7. Still a 3-possession game, though. 20 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 11. Our Monday night game to wrap up the week. And it's been Jet domination tonight so far. And now with 20 seconds left in the third quarter, Alicio Tolentino will kick off for the Jets. The FIFA guy, Tolentino. There's the kick. Fielded by Simmons at the 5 over the 15, 20, 25. Jarvis Simmons again. Oh, he's going to go to the house. They're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Vikings. They get back in it. And that is a 95-yard kickoff return for a touchdown by Jarvis Simmons. Let's see if the Vikings go for two. They're down by 24, 31-13. Jarvis Simmons, 95 yards on the kickoff return for touchdown. And the Vikings are indeed going for two. They want to make it a 16-point game. Try to make it a two-possession game. 2-point conversion try. Bickford drops back, looks to the end zone, throws. Underwood back in the end zone, but he was out of bounds. Incomplete. So the 2-point conversion is no good. And the Jets lead by 18, 31-13, with 9 seconds left. Still a 3-possession game. 9 seconds left now in the third quarter. So now the Vikings will kick off. Tom Davidson will kick. Jets still lead by 18. 9 seconds left here in the third quarter. So the Vikings score quickly on the kickoff return. And now Davidson will kick off. Fielded by Stanley in the end zone, touchback. The Jets will have it at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. 9 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jets up 31-13. Our Week 11 Monday night game to wrap up the week. 11 weeks down, 5 to go in the regular season. In the I formation. Simmons in motion. Mallett hands off to Lambos, and Lambos plows forward out to the 30-yard line. A gain of 5, and that's the end of the third quarter. Jets up 31-13. Javin Sports. And welcome back to MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 11, our Monday night game to wrap up the week. We start the fourth quarter. The Jets up 31-13. Monday Night Football on ABC. That's where it began. It's on ESPN these days. 2nd and 5 from the 30-yard line. In the I formation. Mallett fakes the handoff. Throws to the near side. Nearly picked off by Jeremy Bell. Boy, that would have changed the whole complexion of the game had he caught that and ran it in. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. The Jets dodge a bullet on that one. Third and 5 for the Jets. There's been steady rain throughout the night. 3rd and 5 from the 30-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Mallett. A draw play to Lambos. He's got the first down out to the 37-yard line. a gain of 30 yards on the play. A gain of 7 yards, and he gets the first down. Lambeau's now at 67 yards rushing on the day. The Vikings pretty much shut him down in the first half, but here in the second half, Lambeau's is getting some runs now. 1st and 10, Jets at the Viking 30, or at their own 37. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon is going to take it himself, and he gets out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 9 to be 2nd and inches. Well, they're both good games. There's CG. 23 is a really good game. 2nd and inches. Oh well, you can't have everything. On 2nd and inches from the 47-yard line. Mallon to Lambeau's, and he gets nailed in the backfield. Coming up, Terry Porter, the strong safety in his 7th year out of South Florida. That'll be a loss of 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Jets. The Vikings trying to get back in this game. They're down by 18. Jets up 31-13 with 6:25 and counting left to play in the fourth quarter. Four receivers set wide. Mallon to Lambeau's, and he gets nailed for a 2-yard loss. Wayne Hull comes in, the 15th year defensive end out of Idaho. A loss of a yard to be 4th and 5, and the Jets are going to have to punt. Speaking of baseball, that's coming up in about an hour and 20 minutes from now at 7 Eastern. Game 4 of the Mets and the Cubbies. Cody Meyer back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that will go into the end zone, touchback. And the Vikings will get it at the 20-yard line with 5:46 left to play here in the fourth quarter, down 31-13. We'll be at Wrigley Field for Game 4 between the Mets and the Cubs. That's up next. Well, not immediately next. In about an hour and 18 minutes from now, we'll take a short break. We've advertised it as 7 Eastern. We don't want to start early and upset people. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Mallon back, or Bickford back. Throws to Monterey. And James Monterey out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 20 yards. And a Viking first down. The 6th-year receiver out of North Carolina, James Monterey. Depending on what time it is, I'll probably throw some hockey on. But this will finish up Week 11 of the current NFL sim season. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford hands off to Hinson up the middle. Hinson goes backward, now escapes down the sideline. And Kyle Hinson down to the 40-yard line. A most unorthodox 20-yard gain. Down to the Jet 40-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 40. That was an interesting 20-yard run. It went backwards and forwards and sideways. Somehow got the first down. Kyle Hinson in his 7th year out of Ole Miss, the running back. 1st and 10 Vikings from the Jet 40-yard line. Coming up on 5 minutes left. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford draws back. Throws underneath to Underwood. Down to the 36-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 6. Lawson Underwood, the tight end. 4:45 left. I don't think the Vikings have enough time to score 3 times. From the Jet 36-yard line, unless they do it quickly. 5 receivers set wide. Empty backfield for Bickford. Bickford back. Steps up, throws. Gets it out to Henson. And Henson all the way down to the Jet 23. A 13-yard gain on the catch. First down, Minnesota. Vikings trying to make it a 2-possession game. They're down by 18. 31-13. Evil Dead's missing this. He would have loved this. Hopefully Evil Dead will be back for baseball. We're coming up on 4 minutes left in regulation. Bickford in the shotgun on first down. Bickford draws back, steps up, throws downfield to Underwood. He's going to be shy of the first down. Just a 3-yard gain to be 2nd and 7. Down to the 20-yard line. Dean Floyd on the tackle for the Jets. The second-year safety out of Wake Forest. Lawson Underwood, the tight end, on the catch. .340 and counting. 2nd and 7, Minnesota at the Jet 20-yard line. Vikings come out in the I formation. Bickford to Saxon. And Antonio Saxon gets back to the line of scrimmage and nothing else. It'll be 3rd and 6. Cameron Saunders on the tackle, the linebacker. It'll be 3rd down. On 3rd and 6. Vikings come out in the I formation. Bickford to Saxon. Gets around the outside. He's got the first down. Down to the 11-yard line. A 9-yard run by Antonio Saxon. The second-year back out of Army. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikings at the Jet 11-yard line. Under 3 minutes to play. This drive is taking way too long for the Vikings. They're not going to have enough time. .245 and counting. 1st and 10. Vikings at the Jet 11. They come out in the I formation. Bickford to Saxon again. And Saxon all the way down to the 1. Just shy of the first down. It'll be 2nd and inches from the 1-yard line. So officially a gain of 9 for Antonio Saxon. So the Vikings are knocking at the door. Down by 18, trying to make it a 2-possession game. They should be able to get the play off before the 2-minute warning. One would hope. It'll be close. 2nd and inches from the 1-yard line. In the I formation. Bickford to Carmichael. Touchdown, Vikings. James Carmichael, the rookie fullback out of UNLV. They give it to the up back. A 1-yard touchdown run. They drafted him in the 4th round during the offseason. Carmichael, the rookie out of UNLV, gives the Vikings the touchdown. And now it's 31-19. It's a 12-point game. And now Davidson for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. The Jets lead is now 31-20, an 11-point lead with 2:01 left. Here in the 4th quarter, live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, Week 11, our Monday night game here at Jammin' Sports. Well, the Vikings are inching their way back. They simply do not have enough time. you're down by 11, you kind of have to onside kick it right here. They have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, which will be coming up after this play. They're going for the onside kick. Davison lines it up. Fielded by the Jets, Haynes. And we hit the 2-minute warning. Jets up 31-20 here at Channel Sports. Welcome back to MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Our Week 11 Monday night game. Jets lead at 31-20. The Jets have just recovered the onside kick. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Viking 41-yard line. The Vikings have to start taking their timeouts now. Jets line up in the offset eye. Mallon hands off to Lambos. And Lambos no gain. The Vikings take a timeout. It'll be 2nd and 10. Chris Vernon on the tackle in his 8th year out of Iowa, number 92 for the Vikings. 1:56 left. Minnesota has 2 timeouts left. Their only shot is to force a 3 and out, get the ball back, get a quick score, and then get the ball back and score again. Not impossible, but highly improbable. 2nd and 10 for the Jets at the Viking 41. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon to Lambos up the middle, and Anthony Lambos, he's got a first down inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line. And the Vikings take their 2nd timeout. That's a 12-yard gain for Lambos. First down, Jets. The Vikings only have 1 timeout left. This game almost over. And the Jets are going to go to 8-3. They'll be tied with the Dolphins atop the AFC East. And Minnesota will drop to 5-6. They'll be all alone in 4th place in the NFC Central. In the offset eye, Mallon under center. Mallon to Bailey, Cordell Bailey, down to the 24, a gain of 5. The Vikings take their final timeout. It'll be 2nd and 5. 1:47 left. The Vikings can still force a 3 and out, and they get the ball back with about 20 seconds left. However, if the Jets get another first down, it's over. It's pretty much over already. So the Vikings will have to regroup. They host Green Bay next week. And the Jets will travel down to Tampa. That's going to be a tough game for them. Jets come out in the I formation. Mallon, play action. And it's incomplete. And that will stop the clock. The Jets did the Vikings a favor by passing because it stops the clock, the incomplete. The intended receiver was Mike Barber, the tight end. I don't know why they threw. They should have ran. And now 3rd and 5 with 1:42 left at the 24-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Mallon back. Mallon rolls out. Throws it away. Why are the Jets throwing? That's keeping time on the clock for the Vikings. And now the Jets will come on and they'll kick a field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt by Eligio Tolentino. It would put the Jets up by 14. Snap, kick is up, looks good, is good. Jets lead at 34-20, a 2-touchdown lead with 1:34 left. The Vikings have no timeouts. So Tolentino will tee it up for the Jets. We'll have game number 4 of the NLCS in about an hour. We'll take another break here for about an hour. It'll be up at 7 Eastern. The Mets and the Cubs, game 4. The Mets up 2-1. And now the kickoff by Tolentino. Fielded by Barker, he'll take a knee. Touchback, and the Vikings will have it at the 25-yard line. CG and Clutch, I'll try to get that information for you on the roster I'm using with the MLB during this hour. I have to load up the game to find it. So the Vikings, 1st and 10 from the 25. Four receivers set wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford draws back. He gets sacked back at the 20-yard line. Cameron Saunders on the sack. A loss of 5 yards. They got to get the receivers back. It'll be 2nd and 15 back at the 20-yard line. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back. Looking. Still looking. And he throws that one away. Incomplete. With 1:13 remaining, it'll be 3rd and 15 for the Vikings. A 1:13 remaining. Four receivers set wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford back. He's got all day. And now he throws it, and he can't find a receiver. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th and 15. 1:06 left. And for the Vikings, it comes down to this. They're down by 2 touchdowns with just over a minute left. 4th and 15. 3 receivers to the far side. Bickford in the gun. Bickford draws back. Throws down the middle. Incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. The Jets will take over at the Minnesota 20-yard line. 2 more snaps and we're done. The Vikings are out of timeouts. The Jets can just take a knee. A couple of knees. And that'll be it. So the Jets will go to 8-3. They'll be tied with Miami for first place in the AFC East. Miami has the tiebreaker at the moment because they beat the Jets earlier in the season. However, they play each other again in Week 15 down the road. And the Vikings will fall to 5-6. Mallon will take a knee. The Vikings cannot stop the clock. 1 more kneel down and that's it. And the Jets will walk away victorious. Hopefully Evil Dead can watch this game later in the video section. This should be the final snap of the game. In the victory formation, Mallon takes a knee. And that'll be it. As the final seconds will tick away. As the final seconds tick away. Your final score. The Jets 34, the Vikings 20. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll be back in about an hour with Game 4 of the NLCS. We'll see you then.